Welcome to Motivational Monday. Dr. Tim, we had an incredible finale.
That was a good time.
Now, if you didn't make it there, you really missed it. But you didn't miss it because we'll be airing it on the CW network the 10th of April at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. So we had not only a big turnout, we had 3 bands that played. Who were they, Big John?
Asylum Suite, 3 Shades of Red, and Rock and Roll Freak Show.
And we had a guest appearance by
John Slash.
We had a great time, folks. We wanted to go out and we wanted to celebrate the entire season 1. We wanted to celebrate the contestants and everything, all the hard work that we all put into this.
It was a great time. We got a big donation for Second Harvest Food Bank, brought in a lot of food for them. Feeding the hungry is also a task which we have chosen to accept, and we're glad to accept it because our heart is to help people. We want them to be happy and healthy. Dr. Tim, I feel like there's something between us lately.
There is. Who could that be?
Who is this guy?
Why don't you introduce us for me?
This is Charlie Hess. He is the winner of Season 1 of Fit4Life. Charlie lost 166 pounds in 8 months. Incredible? No. Hard work? Yes.
Dedication.
Yes to Hess.
Charlie, I'm sure there are a lot of people interested saying, how did he do this? I've tried to do it. It didn't work for me. Enlightening them.
It was actually hard work. At first, it was a struggle. Struggle with the diet and the exercise, but John, stuck with me, and he just pushed me even when I actually was down the first couple of weeks. Actually, I believe it was week 2 that I was not really pushing myself, and you gave me a little pep talk, and that's where the Yes to Hess chant actually was born. And from that point on, I was a lot more motivated.
But wasn't he down every week? Wasn't that something with crucifix lunges that took him to his knees week in and week out?
I must admit, Charlie spent a lot of time on the floor.
A lot of time.
A lot of time.
All the time, I think.
But what that meant to me is he was willing to put 100% in.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you're going to do something, put everything you've got into it. Do it till you drop to the floor. You'll be okay. You'll get back up. That's life. Life's going to kick you around sometimes. It's not about getting put down. It's about getting back up. Just don't stay down. And that's what Charlie's done.
Yes.
It all depends on how much time you spend down. Because we all get kicked, we all drop to our knees, but the key is to get back up. And if we learn something from season 1, is that you got to change your mindset. We call it the 5 essentials. The first one is mindset. We have to change our mindset. We were talking the other day at the office with Charlie about food, and everyone thinks that if you eat organic, it's going to cost you more. But when we went to the whiteboard and we drew it out, Big John, what you find is that you eat less food, you eat less quantity, better quality, so at the end of the week, you're actually spending less money, but you're consuming half the food. And this is what people don't realize. You have to change your mindset. You have to say, this is what I used to know, but it got me where I was at, which is in trouble. I need to learn new things, learn new habits, and change things. And this is the results.
Dr. Tim, when you're taking in food that is high in nutrients, your body is getting what it needs. If you're taking in the processed foods and the drive-through foods, it's simply not getting what it needs. So it's going to keep calling for I need this, I need this. Well, if you're not putting in it, you're going to stay hungry. And another thing, most people aren't hungry, they're thirsty, you're dehydrated. You're drinking those sodas, you're drinking that sweet tea, you're doing all the things you shouldn't. Put some water in that body.
So before each meal, let's take 20 ounces of water, nice clean filtered water, drink that as you're preparing your meal, and then when you sit down to eat your meal, all of a sudden, I don't need as much food.
I want to remind you again, April the 10th at 6 p.m. on CW Network. If you missed the finale, you have got to catch this. It is incredible. You're going to see the winner of Season 1. You're going to see some great performances by the bands. And most of all, what you're going to see is everyone getting Fit for Life. Bam! That just happened.